Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms. Now, today we are going to train a large amount of troops. Last time people are telling me, where is the video when I trained a large amount of troops? Obviously, so we are gonna do this again. Now I have all the buffs. You can see that I was just given the general. I also have the troops training room for another 42 minutes. We also have the kingdom buff 10%. And in the alliance, we also have the holy site. So we have the 10% training speed, which is troops attack and training, and we also have the 5% training speed storm of altar. So we kind of have the maximum bonuses for the training speed. The only thing that is missing from me right now is a civilization that grants you 5% training speed. So I believe that if I go here on the city, here it says training speed 90%. So this is the only thing that is missing right now for me, is the 5% from the civilization. So I have the general, I have the rune, technology, holy site, kingdom buff, and VIP. That's a total of 90% training speed. Now let's go ahead and check. So 2000 Cavalry T5 is 1 day and 11 hours, 23 hours and 23 minutes. I would try this with reserves as well, and let's do it. You know what, let's do it. Let's try with the reserves. This is how we usually train. I'm just gonna use one. I'm definitely gonna train 22 calves. So with the reserves, 10 days and 17 hours, 16 days and almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna train T5s because I'm training for the event. So let me speed them up really quick. This is how we usually train. There you go, 22,000 calves. Now I'm gonna switch civilization. I'm gonna switch to Britain. The reason I'm switching to Britain is because I like their special unit. I like the elite longbowman, and I also have normal tier 4 calves, which means they are faster. I'm gonna miss the skill damage and the march speed, definitely gonna do, and the archers as well, but I'm definitely gonna enjoy the training speed. So I'm gonna spend 10,000 gems. I'm gonna switch the civilization for the training, and let's see, after we are switching the civilizations, how much the training is gonna cost. So I'm really curious to find out. I'm also gonna straight away just pop like 10 reserves. I'm definitely gonna train that much. At least 10 reserves. Plan to train about 300-400 KT5, because I'm gonna complete the rest with the Mightiest Governor event. So yeah, it is a difference in the city. Let's go ahead, let's go in the boost. As I said, I'm just gonna use 10 for now. I'm just gonna use 10 reserves of this, and let's go ahead and let's check again. So it's 15 days and 16 hours. So if I'm correct, it was 16 days and about 1 hour. So that's about 5 hours per reserve that I'm getting less. Now I can't check with 2000 unless I personally type it here. With 2000 is 1 day and 10 hours, and this is 10 days and 10 hours, and with 2000 is 22 hours and 47 minutes. Now if you plan to boost troops, it's definitely worth it to switch the civilizations to. If you plan to boost troops as much as, you know, I'm trying to boost right now, it's definitely worth it, the 10,000 gems. So let's go ahead and let's start boosting, or at least let's see how much I have resources to keep boosting. I might just run out of resources, you never know. That's a thing as well. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with the training speed up. You guys can see how fast it goes. This is why I didn't do a video about it, but now I'm also explaining. So I believe that it actually makes a little bit of sense to actually do a video, because I also explain a few things in the video. And I didn't explain about the gems as well, players who gem the troops. So I didn't explain that, but you guys can go back and see the gems cost as well. So whoever plans to gem troops, I would personally avoid that. That is like the last thing I would do. But on the last event with the Babylonian Garden, there wasn't a choice. So I had to jam troops on the Babylonian Garden event if I wanted to win it. So that was a, you know, a little bit of a tricky situation, if you want to call it like that, because personally I avoid that. I avoid jamming troops because the trade is not great. And the reason I'm saying the trade is not great, I'm gonna explain it why. You see the shop, you see there is the VIP shop and there is the normal shop. So if you go in the normal shop, this is the price you pay for when you speed up troops. So if you speed up with 22,000 gems or whatever, they charge you the full price, I think. Yeah. So there's like 20,000 gems for 14 days of speed ups, and it costs 15 days and 16 hours. So there's 21,500 gems, that's 15 days, and then another 16 hours, which is so it's 21,500, 22,700. All right, let's go again. So there you go, 22,635, and that is the price that you are paying when you are jamming the troops. So you pay the full price of the speed ups when you jam the troops. So this is why I'm always trying to avoid jamming the troops. But sometimes you have no choice, so you have to do it. So let's go ahead. We still have some speed ups. Luckily, we still have some speed ups. And you're noticing the resources are going low as well. I don't even know how. Yeah, I keep training. I said I'll do at least 10 reserves. Don't lag on me. Okay. So it's 46 of these pieces. This is why I'm usually trying to keep the gems, because everyone is saying, why do you have so many gems, why are you not using the gems? I try to use the gems on the shop, either to get speed up. Sometimes I even get resources, sometimes I get the sculptures. It depends on the amount of gems. I avoid the sculptures personally. 40,000 gems is a bit too much. I also try to avoid the resources, but I always buy the speed ups. Sometimes I buy the reserves if I don't have enough. So you're pretty much noticing what I'm buying from the shop. So that's what the gems are for. And then the second thing where gems are used is in the mysterious merchant. I always refresh 100 gems. So that's how many refreshes I usually do, unless there is some particular or special event. So that's what gems are mainly used for. I'm pretty much buying 50% off. It doesn't matter, because full price they are much more expensive. Alright, so let's go again. I'm almost at 1 million T5 calves. Let's see how far we can keep doing this. Everything has a limit. Okay. 2 more reserves. So I'm still pretty solid on the speed ups. And with this one, I'm gonna be at 1 million T5 calves. How about that? 2,000 of this. Yes, just go ahead and speed them up. Alright, so let's see how I am with the troops right now. So I'm almost at 1 million T5 calves, 40 million, 7.2 million troops. I might just speed up enough infantry for a march. I'm not so happy about it, but I might just do it. Just one march of infantry. And I might just speed up archers for 2 marches, or I'll think about it. But definitely I want a bit more archers, and I need more calves. I still don't have 4 marches, 4 Ark of Osiris of T5 calves. Let's see how we're doing with the event. So right now I'm rank 1, but I want to go a little bit higher, so I'm just gonna go ahead, boost. I'm gonna do maybe 4 will boost. Yeah, that should do it. 4 more boost. I'm not gonna do archers. I could do archers, and I'm not gonna do infantry either. I'm gonna do calves. So I'm still going on calves. This is my specialty right now. This is how I'm playing the game, with a bunch of calves. So yeah. Let's go, calves. Why not? Who doesn't love calves? These guys cost food as well. That's why I might just train one of these. Yep. Let's go, another calf. How are we doing with the food? So the food is going really low. Let's go ahead. Let's do another calf. So how are we doing? We are at 40 million points right now, rank 1. That's about 400k T5. I'm not sure if I should keep going or I should just do the reserves and see how it's gonna be by the end of the day. I would rather do some T4 calves as well, because I'm with 1.6 million T4 calves. I could use these reserves or maybe these ones and just train some of those. Yeah, looks very tempting. So these guys are 550k. I could also do 2 more reserves of this. You know what, I'll just do it. Two reserves of infantry, I'll do it. It doesn't matter. 2 reserves of infantry. Let's go ahead. There you go. I'll be very close to have a full march of infantry. Alright. So we are around 45 million points in the Mightiest Governor event. And I'm pretty much gonna stop here for now with the training. I don't want to spend all the speed ups, although I have gems as well, so I could go very high if I want to. I'm gonna use a 10,000 reserves on this one. That's like 5 days and 6 hours. It's really nice. And I'm gonna use the 20,000 to reserve to boost my infantry, my archers, and my calves. And that's the reason I'm gonna stay Britain for a little while. I want to train more troops, and way more troops, and I want to have more troops. I'm gonna go ham on training troops until I have probably around 13-15 million. That's my goal. Once I reach there, I'm probably gonna stop and focus more on commanders. Obviously it might as governor event, so I'm focusing on commander as well. I could go way higher in the Mightiest Governor event, considering the gems and the speed ups that I have left, but there's no reason to go higher in the Mightiest Governor event, because there is the kill event. I already asked help of the Alliance. They're gonna help me gain a lot of kills, and there you go, training in the Mightiest Governor event. So you wanted to see me training, and this is how we do training, having all the buffs, including general and all that. And when I train so much, you notice that I even switched the civilization. I paid the 10,000 gems. It's worth it. Maximum worth it for that. During the war, I usually switch back because I like Ottoman for my playstyle. Is much better with 4 calves and archers with full nuke, the way I have. It's much better with Ottoman. But right now there is no war. Lost Kingdom, it's getting to an end, so there's no reason for me to switch the civilization. That's pretty much about this video. It's 14 minutes. It's a short video, so until next time, this is your boy Legend Ronnie signing off. And before I sign off, let me know if you guys like my new t-shirt, my new Art of Conquest t-shirt. Peace out, yo, and take care.